What's up, everybody on the Grand Blue, bringing the latest in entertainment news to you. And I bet some of you may be wondering, Grand Blue, where's the Broken Age gameplay? We've been waiting for it. Well, I thought that I would take today to do a bit of a recap. Since I've done 4 playthroughs this week, I thought I would take now to do a quick recap and tell you some of my opinions and theories about the game, since I haven't really been able to do that during the game because I don't have a proper headset. But I am working on getting that for part 5 or part 6. I will have something that I can talk to people with, and when I do get that headset, I'm going to be playing some other games that I didn't want to do without a headset, like Mortal Kombat or Magicka 2. So I'm going to be doing those gameplays too. But I wanted to take this moment to do a quick little Broken Age recap for those who are either confused about the plot, plus there's some things I just really want to get off my chest that I really want to talk about during the videos, but I can't because I don't have the headset. So that's what this video is for. So let's start with some of the basics. The story. This game has a lot of story, and I'm almost certain that I've only scratched the surface of the story in the future one where you play as the boy, and I'm not sure if how far the one with the girl goes. I don't know how far either of those go, but I'm pretty sure I've only scratched the surface of their storyline. And the reason I say I haven't scratched the surface is because clearly there's a lot of things that I haven't been able to get to, either because I haven't figured out how to do that, or because I just haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, so in the girl thing, in this weird society, surrounded by this giant sea monster that eats people, who also protects them, I'm not sure how they came up with that agreement with the monster, if they, like, had a contract or something. I don't know how that set up or anything, but anyway, so they have rituals where they sacrifice the prettiest women of their village. And the first one, which the girls are bakers, but they used to be warriors, and the grandpa wants them to fight. So the girl thinks, oh, that sounds like an awesome idea, which I am so looking forward to. Her straight up whooping Mach Chakra's ass, but I'm just gonna call him Cthulhu, because that's what he is. He's Cthulhu. Anyway, so that's the basics of that, and now I'm in currently. As this video is being uploaded, I'm in another village that also has sacrifices to Mach Chakra, that is in the clouds. It's a sky village, where pretty much this whole family lives, and they have sky shoes that let you walk on the clouds, which is really cool, and, although they're weird. The characters are weird. Fathur is currently one of my more favorite members of their family. I like him, and I saved this one guy. I saved a guy on a tree branch, and I don't know where he is. I don't know where that guy went. I don't know where he went. I saved him. The bird took us both, and I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. I'm pretty sure that I made a mistake by saving him first before going along the tree branch and seeing the egg. I think I may have made a mistake there. But I want to know who that guy is, so if you know who that is, post a comment in this video that, because this is also a way for me to get ideas from you guys on how to play this game, because, again, there are certain things and puzzles that I have to figure out how to do, and one of them being, I have to figure out how to get the 3rd golden egg, because those are important. There's 3 baskets and 3 golden eggs that I need to get. I have 2 of them, and their importance, I don't know. I don't know what they do yet, but the sky dude, who is like all about light and stuff, who I'm pretty sure is voiced by Jack Black. I'm gonna have to check that, but I'm pretty sure he's voiced by Jack Black. Which would make sense because the people who made Broken Age are the same people who made Brutal Legend, a game that I loved on the PS3. It was amazing. It was a whole world based around heavy metal and rock and roll, and it had Jack Black, Ozzy Osbourne, Tim Curry. Like, a lot of voice actors went into that. And a lot of care went into that because there was like a huge soundtrack that you could choose from, various things. Like, the story never really ended. There was still stuff that you could technically do in the story, and it was amazing. It was an amazing game to play. And that's by the same people. So I know that there's gonna be a lot of story that I still haven't gotten to. There's probably a lot of characters that I haven't even met yet. But yeah, so I'm in the Cloud City, and I gotta deal with Jack Black, who is doing something suspicious. He's doing something suspicious because one of the daughters thinks that this is a cult, and this is very cult-ish. There's a bunch of birds and stuff, and these are big-ass birds. So yeah, Moth Chakra is interesting. I don't know, and I don't know how to get the egg. That's my main problem in that story. I don't know how to get the third golden egg. If you know how to get the third golden egg, and because I'm stupid, I don't know how. So if you know, and I think I just figured out how. Right as I was making this video, I just figured out how. But I don't know how to get that. I think I messed up. I think I messed up with the feet, the shoes. I can use the shoes and the ladder to get the egg. Okay, I know how to get the egg now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, person. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now, the other thing that I'm super confused about, and no, I'm probably not going to figure out how to do this in this video, because the other side of the story, which honestly I'm very interested in, and I think I messed up by playing that one first, because then again I may not have, but the first one was like the way that I'm figuring this out. In the first gameplay, I learned that the girl who was sacrificed is the motherboard. I'm gonna call her motherboard. In the future, in that super safety ship, I guess, protecting this kid, who I don't know why they're out there. And I'm sure it'll be revealed later, along with, there's one other thing that I don't understand in the game, and I know it's going to be revealed later because someone told me that it's going to be revealed later, who the moon is, because there's the blue moon orb that you don't see that often. And in my gameplays, I try and click on him every time I see him. I try and click on him, but I can't. I can't do it, and I don't know why. I don't know who he is. I want to know, though. And I haven't met. I don't think that the girl from the one story and the motherboard in the future story are the same person, because there's different villages that also give their sacrifice. So I'm sure I'll meet her eventually, but I don't know when I will meet her. Probably near the end of the girl's story. But the boy's story is a totally different feel. And I like what they're doing with this game, because there's two different stories and two different feels to these stories. And so basically, I'm protected. The kid is protected by everything that would hurt him. And like, everything is sheltered, even though it's supposed to be like adventure stuff. And so and then you come across this fox character, who I am certain is not a fox. He's not a fox. He's not even an animal, because in my very last one, part 4, it was just for a second, and I was barely listening. I was barely listening because I was playing the game and trying to figure out how to mess up the Space Weaver so I can go to Doom, Quadrant Doom, or whatever it's called. And when I clicked on it and wanted to know what it was, it turns out that thing is, he used it to make a fox suit. He made a suit, out of Fox or whatever. So that is a costume, what he's wearing, I think. So whatever's under there is something I should probably be worried about. Should probably be worried about him, although I like his sarcastic attitude. So far, he is my favorite character, and I know I'm not supposed to trust him, because he's a fox, and usually that is some kind of symbolic thing that you're not supposed to trust, and all that stuff. And then there's the motherboard. I don't understand the motherboard. She's got something in a secret room that she's working on. I don't know what it is, but I think because maybe she's working on a present or a human body. I think she's building a robot body to use. That's what I think she's building in there. Because I don't know what's in there, and I have to theorize what's in there. So that's what I think is in there. I think it's a robot body. Because I've seen pictures. Like, whenever I try and check to see if the live stream's working, I see other gameplays that other people have done. And there's a picture on one of them as their thumbnail that is a blonde woman with like poofed up hair. And I think that is like a robotic human body built for the motherboard. Which I hope I'm right on that, because if I am, that is really cool. That is really cool, and I can't wait to keep going. And my question for you guys to help me out in the gameplay is, how do I shrink my head further? Because I know I need the helmet. I know that I need the helmet to go into the orb thing. I don't know how to shrink my head any further than it is now. It's tiny. I'm pretty sure I have to use all 3 of the teleporters. Of course, there's a room that I haven't gone into, which I'll probably go into part 5. I'll go into that room in part 5. Who knows? Might be something there that I can use. I don't know. It's very risky. I don't know what's in any. I don't know how to shrink my head. I know I need to, though, but I also don't know where the spacesuit. I don't know where any of this stuff that I have in my inventory is going to be useful. Like the whipped cream, the spoon, the suit, the grabbing robot. I know that they're going to be important, but I don't know how I'm going to use them right now. I don't know how to use them properly. Like, he keeps saying that he's saving his whipped cream for something. I don't know what, though. I don't know what I'm saving it for, but I know that it's going to be important later, probably to fight something. And that's another thing. I'm probably going to have to be fighting some stuff, because in the boy story, I have collected these weird aliens that I've saved from something, and when I tried to save that last one, it looked all angry at me. So I think that the fox guy he's got an evil plan up his sleeve, and I don't know what it is, but I know it involves those things that I'm collecting, and I have to collect them to progress the story. And I don't know what they are or what they do, but I know that I have to get them. So, that's all that I know, and that's all that I can figure out right now. Tomorrow, it will go back to normal. I will have part 5 of the Broken Age gameplay, and we will hopefully have a headset. If I don't, boo-hoo. I will definitely have one before I do part 6. And, you know, I think I'm going to do this again. When I get to part 8, after part 8, which there might not be a part 8, but if there is, I will do another one of these recap videos, because there's a lot of stuff if I don't have headsets. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that I gotta go through. If I don't have a headset, I can't talk about it. So, I'm gonna do another recap of stuff after part 8 if I don't have a headset and can't talk to you in every video. That's what I'm gonna do, because there's a lot of story and some people don't understand what's going on. And plus it gives me a chance to ask you guys questions to see if you have seen something that I missed. Like, or if you played the game yourself and know something that I don't. So, please, in the comments of this video, post how I can shrink my head. How can I shrink my head smaller so I can put it in the spacesuit helmet and protect myself? Okay, also, if you've been liking these Broken Age videos and you're tuning into this one because you think that it's a Broken Age gameplay, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be making a lot more gameplay videos. That's coming soon, people. More gameplay. As soon as I get that headset, I'm making more gameplay. And there will be more gameplay of other things. I'm not sure what, though. But I know that there's a reboot coming in February. There's a reboot of a game that I really liked, based off of a character that I really like, that I'm going to be doing gameplay of, and I'm going to be talking to it, and I'm going to have, like, Crossbones Gamer and Braxton Gamer. I'm going to have them, like, do commentary with me and maybe play it a little bit. But I can't seem to remember the name of that reboot. I can't seem to remember what it's called. I don't know what the reboot is called. It's on the tip of our tongue. I'll figure it out later. Point is, there's a reboot coming in February, and that's going to be an awesome gameplay. But until next time, everyone, until the next Broken Age gameplay or whatever gameplay, a game on!